right. So, last time you guys journeyed from Astoria to the Old Wood. So you're probably somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. You'll notice that there is this lovely but not properly PNG alpha'd Heartlands map, courtesy of the people at Roll20. So you can zoom in on the action while we're adventuring in the Heartlands. They even had the decency to just blatantly put where the Mossy Temple was, which is why I didn't show the map earlier. Yeah.
Southwest, guys.
Southwest.
Southeast. Southeast.
Oh, no. And then you go to Mitros and skip most of the game. All right. So in the woods, you encountered a young woman. The young woman had a floating yellow exclamation mark over her head. She was running away from some stuff and was scared. What was she running away from? These adorable babies. Yes, you guys had a fun and evocative battle against these adorable babies. Eventually, though, they all died. I think that's where we left off. Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump right into that. In case anybody gets confused, I did change out the character art for Kyra. So this is new Kyra art. I don't want you to think that like a doppelganger or something has infiltrated the party. Just swapped out character art. All right, so let me move you guys back over to the Old Wood. Alrighty. Let's see. Nice big map. Here we go. So there you are.
17 AC?
Has who had 17 AC?
Me. I'm looking at my AC. For some reason, 17 just looks wrong. As a
didn't you start wearing like armor or something?
No.
No?
I'll look over it.
You have studded leather, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Do you use a shield?
I doubt he has like a 5
I do
dex.
not.
Yeah, that is a weird AC. Because you got 3 for dexterity and 2 for wearing stud leather armor.
Yeah.
So you should be a 15. Is there
Yeah,
some
that's what I
kind
was
of
thinking.
funky Odyssean rogue bonus that we don't know about?
I don't think so. That's why I'm confused. Maybe there's something in my... I'll look through it. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay. While you're checking under the hood, yeah, this woman, young woman, Karina, she looks around at all of you assembled and at all of the dead goatlings and lets out a long, shuddering breath as she tries to master her fear. She turns to Talus and says, You use the weapon of the Amazons, but... And she kind of like peers under your cowl. You are no woman.
Nor technically am I a man.
And her eyes widen, and she says, oh, you are the man, or the being that fell from the skies, that the Amazons adopted into their own culture. I have heard the stories.
Talus will give a slight bow.
She shows you her bow, and she says, I have trained with a bow since I was young. I always wished I could be an Amazon.
It is a good goal.
I know my way around these woods. But I was not prepared for the dangers that lurks deeper in. And you see her jaw kind of set, and like her lips are quivering, and eyes are kind of glistening. She's definitely trying very hard to master her emotions here.
Talus will reach, put a hand on her shoulder, and say, do not worry. Everyone must learn. Even the most experienced hunter can be surprised.
As you kind of place your hand on her shoulder, she breaks down a little bit, and she like a big snot bubble appears, pops, and kind of runs down her face. She like snorts it back in, and she just says, "They're all still down there, and I left them. I ran away as soon as I had the chance. I left them.
Who?
The others. There are more children. There's more people. She's keeping them down there. They're enthralled by her and her magics. She has something terrible planned for them."
Would you be willing to guide us to where close to their location?
Yes, I will. I refuse to leave until they are safe. I will go with you and show you. But know this, there is a satyr that dwells down in the hidden grove. His name is Lorius. He is very sweet, but a bit stupid. I was able to bamboozle him into helping me escape. If possible, can you show him mercy?
As long as he is reasonable, we shall try to do so.
Well, we mustn't tarry. I don't think that the other children or my friend, I don't think they have much time.
Talisa turned to everyone. This just became a lot more serious. There are children in peril.
Indeed.
We must find them. Is it far?
It's not far now. A few hours at most. I couldn't believe that the goatlings gave chase for so long.
Are there more of them?
So many more.
How messed up is she looking?
Mostly she just looks, again, like she was very haggard, very frightened. She looks like people threw rocks at her, maybe shot them out of little slingshots. She has wounds similar to like if you ran through the woods too quickly and got hit in the face over and over again by branches and thorns and things like that. Mechanically, she's definitely bloodied.
Okay. I will have Paratos motion. I'll tell it to perch on her and act as a shield and defend her.
Oh man. As a person that grew up wishing she could be an Amazon, this is a big deal for her. She is very much distracted from her grief and trauma by adorable robot chameleon.
Robot Pookie Pookie.
Perhaps we should rest a bit. Give her some time to recoup her strength.
Do you think we have an hour, Karina? We would do better if you were at full strength.
You are the experienced warriors, and the forces that she controls are great. There are guardians as well on the surface, that the ruins that lead to her temple. So, whatever you need, I suppose. It would be a fool's errand to go in unprepared.
Do you all need to rest?
I'm good.
Wait, I'm just a little scratched up, but
yeah.
she
I'm
doesn't
also
look too
a
good.
little.
Alexi just shakes his head at that, but are we going to be bringing her along? Should we? Because she seems to definitely know a bit more about the area.
She's at least going to guide us to the area. As far as coming down into the temple itself, I'm not sure if that's the best idea.
I mean, she made it all the way here.
Perhaps we
Seems
should
ca-
go a
she
little
seems
further.
capable.
Yeah, she kind of looks around and says, I know the outer Old Woods just fine. The reason I went further in is I saw a great many children and teenagers traveling en masse through the woods, and I went to investigate. When I did, I saw that they were acting strangely. They said that a beautiful woman had invited them to a party, and they were just sort of mindlessly marching further and further into the woods. I went with them, trying to convince them to leave, and in the end, I was captured as well.
We were told you've been gone for a few days.
Well,
How long has it been?
It's several days from my home to get here, and then I was taken and managed to escape relatively quickly. I refused to eat or drink anything that was offered to me, which allowed me to keep my wits about me.
That was a wise thing to do. Shall we continue on forward?
If it wasn't for the satyr, I never would have made it out. He told all of the guardians to stand down. She has
Glorious.
Yeah, she has elemental gargoyles and creatures made of like water and slime. Even the plants and animals themselves obey her commands.
Yeah, I think we should give her a moment to rest, and then we can continue on.
All right. Have a moment to catch your breath.
All right, she slumps to the ground. She will definitely take a short rest.
Yep, I'll also roll in.
And I will use my arcane recovery to get my 1 spell slot back.
Alexi will stand watch.
I'm also gonna cast Mage Armor on myself while we're doing that.
All right. You see Kyra sitting in the tall grass, and she keeps looking at Philippocles, and she seems to be writing or drawing furiously in her special book of poems. All right. The hour passes, and you, if you need to hit dice, use them. Otherwise, you can continue your exploration of the woods. This girl, despite her young age, is a trained scout, NPC scout, not Xanathar scout, and she should be able to guide you in the general direction of where you need to go. So, do you guys need to do anything else before setting out?
No, I just had a quick question. I just kind of assumed it was okay that I got a longbow while we were in Astoria. Is that all
Yeah,
right?
sure. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
buying and selling mundane goods can always happen if you end a session in town. So totally,
Gotcha. All right, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, during the short rest, I have a book of fairy tales and a dwarvish children's stories. I want to pass them to like Hypatia and Anastasia, and I don't know, see if there's anything about goatlings. Ask them.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe there's stories of goatlings.
Let's see. If you guys would like, you can roll a knowledge nature check with advantage to see if you know more about goatlings during the rest. Okay. What do we got here? A 22. Yes, you know quite a bit about goatlings. They are diminutive goat-headed creatures that walk upright on furry, cloven foot legs. That's an interesting way of saying it. They are born from the union of satyrs and maenads. And they live in tribes consisting of dozens of inbred siblings and cousins.
Ew.
Yeah, they infest woods, mountains, and hills alike. They are often mistaken for satyrs, mostly by racists. But they are much smaller and much more stupid. Though stupid, I would say, is not fair. They're just completely insane. They're actually very smart, smarter than human beings on the average, but too crazy to make any good use of that intelligence. They have absolutely no sense of self-preservation. The only thing they care about is laughter through sadistic acts. So very much like Chucky, right, from Child's Play. Just like super, sadistic babies is kind of where they're at. They are,
Wonderful.
they are experts at mockery, as you may have noticed. So, if they had to fill out an alignment sheet for their taxes, it would be chaotic evil. Oh, and they are meat eaters. They are meat eaters.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Hey, Karina, we heard story of a camp of goatlings around here. Do you happen to know where that is?
A camp of goatlings? I'm sure
cannibal
there's.
camp.
I'm sure there's many, but most would probably just live with Demetria.
We're looking for some goatlings who seem to have taken an object from an important place. I don't know if you may have heard anything about that.
I feel like they would take it to their master.
She kind of snaps her fingers, which you have to imagine because I can't actually do that. And she says, "Oh wait, I do actually recall Lorius mentioning something about that his mistress was very pleased with the acquisition of some new treasure."
Sounds like we kill two birds with one stone this endeavor.
Yep. Well, we need to meet Demetria anyway.
Jesus.
All right.
What was that?
Hellhound approaches.
Let's move you guys further in, or
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah, after a little talk
Alright.
about how try to ignore them, keep your wits about you, even though mechanically doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. As you guys start to head further in, a very light drizzle of rain starts up. Let's see. And I will take you over to the next map. I guess I could actually put some rain down. It might be kind of hype. Let's see. So if this rain like kills your Chrome or your Roll20, let me know and I'll get rid of it. Does that work for everybody? Because it's an animated texture.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Because I'm gonna throw down a few of them, and the more I put down, like the more likely it is to just completely implode.
Oh yeah, because you can't scale them.
Well, you can, but then you're getting hit with like rain the size of trees.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. All right. So, as you kind of walk further and further into the old wood, the rain slowly trickles through the heavy canopy of the trees, and as it does, it bends the leaf cover ever so slightly, allowing tiny drizzles of sunlight to sort of join the rain as it makes its way down. I believe up ahead is some delicious flavor text. So let me show you that real quick, or read it to you. Oh yeah, and you also see lovely ruins kind of scattered throughout the forest at this location.
Pretty.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. Up ahead, there is a clearing dominated by 7 large standing stones, each about twice the height of a man. The canopy is less thick here, allowing dappled light and rain to pass through its rustling branches. Small creatures occasionally dart through the carpet of leaves, blanketing the ground. Each of the standing stones is covered in splotches of fuzzy green moss. They are arranged in a half circle, and you sense that they have been here for a very long time. All right. If I could get a perception check from everybody, that would be good. Okay. Yeah, so Reset, you notice hiding amongst the stones is a squirrel. The squirrel is sort of a mousy brown color, and it is watching the group with great interest. And it is sort of like covering itself with moss, like the ghillie suit in Monster Hunter. Like they can't see me as long as I have this moss covering me. Its little hands are sort of holding the moss in place.
Okay. I'm going to whisper to everyone that it looks like she has some scouts and she knows we're here. And I'll point out the squirrel to them.
Okay.
I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Oh, hype. Okay.
I can see you
I'm
over
really
there.
tempted to just take a shot right away.
Not at the squirrel. It's a cute
All
squirrel.
right. So you, as Warlock do, you cast Speak with Animals. Do you say anything to it?
Yeah, I can see you over there.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Are you some sort of wizard?
No.
There's no way you could see through this extremely well-crafted camouflage I have crafted for myself.
It's very nice.
But if you are strong enough to see me, perhaps you are the champions that I seek.
Mayhaps? Can I insight him?
Sure.
I guess I'm trying to find out if he's putting on an axe. Like he's
Kyra
trying to...
Yeah, I got you. Kyra leans into Reset and says, do you know how she knew it was a boy? He has nuts.
Reset is just watching the conversation between Anastasia and the squirrel.
Yeah, she moves to the other side of you, her lips right against your ear, and she says, "'Cause squirrels and nuts. Do you get it?"
I turn to Karina
Mm-hmm.
and say, does she often use squirrels to scout?
The girl kind of shrugs and she says, I mean, she controls plants and animals.
Mm-hmm.
The squirrel, to Anastasia, the squirrel, its intentions are hard to read. because you're pretty sure the squirrel is insane.
Oh no.
The squirrel makes a tiny cape out of its moss and strides out into the clearing. And it says, I know that girl. She came through earlier. And you guys just hear like squeak, squeak,
Yeah.
squeak,
Yeah.
squeak, squeak. You know, that kind of thing.
Leave him go up front. a
Does it
little
look rabid?
It looks animated. It looks like it came out of a fucking Disney movie. So. It's walking on hind legs, motioning with its arms and hands. It has a lot of very humanoid gestures to it. It does not bark like dog, though.
I guess I'll I'll ask what its name is.
Oh, the squirrel looks a bit confused, and it says,
I've been using squirrel. But
Very
now that
well.
you mention it, Hercus sounds good.
Lord Hercus, what were you doing hiding on the stone?
Well, it's a dangerous place. I'm a squirrel, so I'm pretty low on the food chain.
But wouldn't a squirrel prefer a tree?
Yes, but climbing trees is tiresome. Look, I see that there are many of you, and therefore I offer you a great quest.
and you see like a little animated yellow exclamation mark appear above his head.
It's a mimic. We should kill it. Not understanding what they're saying. What did I say over to?
Is Anastasia squeaking as well?
Yes, yeah. I
Yes.
believe so.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
Alexi's
afraid we're
never
quite
seen a
busy.
squirrel do that.
There are some children that are in danger. We must help them.
Oh, yeah. That's part of the quest. I would like you to travel south and go to the Mossy Temple. And there, you must defeat many guardians before confronting the evil dryad nymph, Demetria. And you must defeat her and save all of the mortals she has taken into her custody. If you do this great quest, I will bestow upon you a boon of the woodlands.
Does she enslave creatures like yourself?
What do you mean? Enslave creatures like myself?
We've heard that she uses the plants and animals to
Oh,
have eyes
yes.
and ears.
Oh, yes, all the time.
Do they do so willingly?
It is hard to say when magic is involved.
Right. Okay. And then yeah, I'll turn to everyone else and I'll tell
It's
her.
very nice to have someone to talk to. All the squirrels want to talk about is their nuts. Like, look at my nuts, bro. Look at how many nuts I have. Look at how big my nuts are. Where can I get some nuts? I want to put some nuts in my mouth. Yeah, it's
Squirrel things.
As I say to Kira, they're not really that much about nuts. There's probably more to their lives than just nuts.
Kyra does not let on that she can understand the squirrel and says, "You're probably right."
But yeah, and then I'll turn to the rest of the group and explain basically the squirrel has a quest for us. But I think our goals align.
I mean, sounds like this squirrel has an above average intelligence for being a squirrel. Are you sure it's a squirrel?
Yeah, that doesn't look
gonna
like a-
walk up to it
Oh no.
and inspect it closely. Pick it up with his fingers, poke at its nuts, make sure it's a real
Jesus.
squirrel.
All right. As you go to poke at its nuts, it does let out kind of a squealy sound, and it says,
yeah, that's right. I'm a boy. I'm a boy squirrel. Yep. But you're gonna have to get your own nuts, buddy.
and it does open its mouth in a threatening manner, Philippocles.
Oh,
Seems- Does it check
Phil,
out?
Phil.
Oh, wait. That's for turn-ins, right? It would just be an
Yeah.
exclamation mark? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Phil, there's something above his head.
There we go.
Oh, big quest.
Does
Bam.
it check out though? Is it like a normal squirrel?
Oh, yeah, it is a normal squirrel. In every way that you know about squirrels, it is for reals.
All right,
I'm gonna use this cool primal awareness feature to cast speak to animals, so I can
Okay.
understand what it's going.
Oh, man.
Just gotta
Well,
have that
glad I
ability.
get to spend the rest of the campaign voicing every fucking animal. That's cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna.
Well, no, I was specking him closer. If you'd like to accompany us, we're heading to the Mossy Temple now.
Oh, yes. I would love to see that nymph get her comeuppances.
There
What
we
should
go.
I do with it?
I will, travel with this lovely lady back here.
And Kyra's like, you really don't need to do that. And it's like,
I insist. You have this weird, feathery, furry boa thing going on. I'm just gonna cozy up in there. There we go. Don't mind my lice. Okay. Ah, nice. Keep my nuts warm.
Let's see.
Anesthesia,
so
have you
what?
talked to squirrels before?
Probably at some point. Yeah.
Do
yeah,
they
I mean,
all
you've had to ask for directions a few times.
yeah.
Do they all
Other-
give quests?
I don't remember the last time one of them gave me a quest. No,
What did he say he'd give us?
a great boon of the woodland.
A little squirrel promised a boon? Seems suspicious.
Is he really that great?
I don't know.
Kyra's like, well,
He's
he
got a
might
cave.
be a beast of legend. You could kill him and sacrifice his corpse to me. We could check.
If that's what you prefer, Auntie, I could do that.
I mean, he's very itchy. He's a very itchy creature.
Last time I thought I was fighting a beast of legend. Turns out it wasn't. I don't know if the squirrel is really that legendary.
Well, there's also stories that powerful fey creatures will take the appearance of like shitty little animals and then test like the kindness and virtue of heroes. So maybe we lay off on the squirrel for a little bit and you guys kind of see what happens.
Oh, so it's a test.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, we were gonna go to the Mossy Temple anyway and do everything that he wanted us to do anyway. So why don't we just do that?
I do appreciate how streamlined everything in your life seems to be. Like, literally everything that happens to you seems to lead you in one direction. Oh,
Yeah, we've got
that could
four
be a
quests
good
here.
name if you don't like the Chosen of the Oracle, right?
One Direction is
One
pretty
Dir-
catchy. Yeah.
One Direction, because that's where we're headed. We're headed to destiny. That's our one direction. Yeah.
So I want to do detect magic and see if anything's coming from the squirrel.
Sure.
I know it's
sure.
weird, but
The squirrel is magical.
okay. Suits my curiosity, and that's all I needed.
Is Kyra magical?
She is magical, yes.
He's probably like a beacon.
Am I magical?
Probably blinded.
You are half magical. Like
Well,
your beard, your biceps, and there's like a bright glow from beneath your loincloth. Those are your magical parts. That's what Papa gave you.
So Talus is learning his sense of humor from Kyra, which
Ah,
is great.
All right, let's
Kyra.
continue.
I think I've
Oh, yeah,
heard a
let's-
joke for you.
oh, I am eager to hear this. What is the joke?
Which side of a squirrel is the furriest?
Which side?
The outside.
Oof, that is really good. That is really good.
Is that the temple over there?
It looks like a temple.
It does
Oh.
look like a temple.
Yeah. All right. Everybody who's not chosen, you're in the back with me. Sorry, Karina. Come on, back here. we're under contract to kill as few NPCs this year as possible. So stay back here with me.
Okay. Karina, you said there were guardians outside the temple?
Yep.
Is Lorius around here anywhere?
No, he went back downstairs after helping me through the pool of slime.
The pool what?
Pool of slime.
There's a pool of green. Yeah, there's a pool of green slime. He said that the king of all slimes dwells within it, bound to Demetria by an oath it took centuries ago.
How did he suggest you get through it?
Or he just told it that I was okay, and then they let me through.
Are you gonna tell it they were okay?
I don't know if it works like that, but I could try.
Yeah, let's try that.
Can you tell us when the slime is in front of us or near it?
She looks a little confused. Are you like a blind monk, like in the stories?
Well, is it very obvious when the slime
it's
is there?
a slime.
She's
Well,
like, she doesn't know if you're messing with her or not. She's like, do you know what slime is?
Well, I mean, green slime and grass, and it's raining. It could be. It could
I
be
don't think it's
difficult
above
to.
ground.
It doesn't look like grass. It looks like slime.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to kill the slime.
Yeah, you hear Kyra stage whisper to Karina, you've got to be patient with her. She's very old. Sometimes she doesn't know where she is.
Let's do a perception check, try to look for these elementals.
Sure.
That Guardian's supposed to be above ground.
Yeah. As you go further in, you do see the ruined remains, as per the beautiful artwork that was shared with you earlier, of what looks like sort of an outdoor walkway / hey, welcome to the temple kind of thing. It is in disrepair, overgrown, with cloying roots and grasses. The moss grows on everything. It is a mess. Beyond that, I think you can see, right? Beyond that? Can you see down here?
Yep.
Just
All right. Yeah, you see the entrance to a ruined temple, overtaken by the natural world.
Is there any way to tell who this temple belonged to beforehand?
That would be a knowledge history check.
If you need religion, let me know. I can get my girl out.
Oh, not bad with the -1.
Yeah, so 15. This temple once belonged to Demetria and her sister, who were essentially oracles, children of Sidon, who people would travel here to gain their wisdom and sometimes their affections.
Well, let's go in, shall we? We're clearly expected.
May as well. I want to go ahead and make a perception check, see if there's anything hidden in like the trees, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't like walking into places without looking around.
Yeah,
Totally.
They spoke of guardians and elemental.
And tell us.
Yeah, 23 is pretty good.
Yeah, everything around you is, let me read this correctly, completely indistinguishable from normal, naturally occurring plants and animals.
Talos will actually head into the woods rather than down the
Okay.
road.
There are, Talos, you are heard. Definitely feel free to do that. Understand that there are ambient, birds kind of hiding from the rain and things like that. So you could definitely open fire with your bow, murder a bunch of birds if you'd like.
No, until something designates itself as an enemy, I'm not going to attack. These are creatures of nature, after all.
All right.
Nice.
Alexi and Reset. You are both attacked by the grasping vines that grow around the trees and ruins. The vines reach out for Reset. Uh, 19 for 10 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained by them.
Ah!
Let's see, Alexi. A 24 for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. You are grappled and restrained, and we should probably roll into combat.
Sounds fair.
Unless you guys would like to slowly die from poison damage, which I respect your player agency. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, Hypatia, yeah, I did check out the Final Fantasy 13 soundtrack. It is very good.
Oh,
I
good.
think- yes. So we will actually use that right now. Because these particular vines watch a lot of anime, so this is the music that they like to play while they're choking out a bitch. So their words, not mine. Alrighty. Let's see. Your NPCs. This campaign, being a story-based campaign, has 1,000,000 gajillion NPCs. I'm going to roll Kyra into initiative, but every round I will use one NPC during the NPC round, so that it doesn't take all of your night having NPCs go. This is different than the follower system that I used in other games. I'm trying it out. Basically, the NPCs are in a safe group in the back, and they sort of run in and help you, and then run away. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. All right, we'll see how that goes. All right, Animated Roots, you're up first. Animated Roots is pretty happy about that. It will continue to squeeze out an Alexi. That's a thing that people do. So this is going to be with advantage. Yeah, an 18 for 7. All right, and you will be taking a D6 of poison damage at the beginning of your turn if you are still grappled by this thing. It is going to use its impressive speed to slowly drag you into the forest with it. All right, Skilla the Killa, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell Skilla to go help Alexi, and he'll fly up, try and very ineffectually grab a vine, and provide the help action, and then fly away.
All right, fair enough. Philippocles, you are up.
Let me roll. Phil's gonna run over to Alexi and grab hold of him and pull him out of the root.
All right, give me an athletics check. The DC is 15.
$16. And I'm just gonna drag him back 10 feet.
Yeah, he is safe.
Ooh.
All right, the vines and roots reach out for you cloyingly, Alexi, as you are pulled away. They seem especially drawn to Alexi.
And that's my turn.
All right, Alexi, you're up.
Yeah, I will Yeah.
Are you alright?
Just life flashed before my eyes for a second there. That's all. I'll take a step back around, and I will. Now that I've gotten out of its grasp, I'm hoping that this thing can't reach me here, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at it then with my bow. Now that I'm free.
It'll be with advantage because of Skilla.
It did get
that's right.
bothered. Yeah, it got bothered by a flying snake.
And there we. Oh well, the double 19.
There you
Great.
go.
Maybe that hits, right?
That definitely hits. You do 11 points of damage. The
16.
Yeah, 16 because of the sneak.
Oh, right, because you had advantage. Yeah, so 16 points of damage. Let me see. Yeah, they sort of curl up around the arrow and die.
Sweet.
I got it right in its vitals. I think politically aim
going
for that
weak point.
spot. And that'll be the end of my turn. After I move
Alright.
5 more feet. No, 10.
Alexi, you look back and you see young Karina look starstruck at your archery skills. All right.
Okay, alright, yeah.
That brings us to this animated roots right here, which will continue to choke another strong, empowered woman. Here we go. That's a 20 for 9.
Hits.
All right. And it will drag you closer. All right, Soul.
This will come. It's gonna go help reset. Come around this way. And like serpentine. And then it's an athletics check, so rather than help action for the attack, can I help her with her check?
Sure. Yep. As long as you are adjacent to her, you can give her a help action for that.
Would you prefer that or just?
I'm gonna be knocked out.
Oh. Okay, then yeah.
Maybe it's a D6. I gotta roll it. I'll roll it fresh on the turn.
Okay, then she'll come over and help you by pulling on your little top knot, and help you get out of
Ow!
that.
All
Yeah,
right.
flapping her wings.
Kyra says, "I will sing the song of zombies." So
That'll
you-
help.
Yep. Good luck, Parisian zombie. You've got this.
Thanks.
And she lets out just this horrible warbling sound. It's kind of like Rest in Peace. It's kind of like the Cranberries, you know, from like the 90s. Just this horrible sort of keening warble. That's bad. Apparently it's to scare death away. I don't know. Talus, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to throw my shotgun from here.
All right. Oof. Yeah, that is a hit. It flies past Hypatia. A few of your snakes kind of duck down closer to avoid being severed. Hits the vines, slices a few of them off at the base. Greenish yellow sap kind of sprays everywhere. It is sappy, which is like bloody, but you know, for roots, and it returns to you. Karina stops watching Alexi, and she just goes full like Amazon fangirl, you know, like the Sugoi, you know, kind of thing, and like her she's blushing and like just she can't believe that she's watching an Amazon in action kind of deal.
Oh my god.
All right, and then we will send Paratos out. We'll do one attack.
And that'll finish it off. Paratos, you fly up, and with your razor-sharp wings, you kind of do a barrel roll, like your Uncle Skippy taught you. I guess it'd be Aunt Skippy. And just finish them off. The rest of the roots and vines curl up, dead and defeated. All right,
I guess
Reset.
as its grip lessens and I'm struggling and soul is pulling me, I would fall backwards.
Okay.
Ugh. Okay. Can I look around, see if there's anything else that looks like it is agitated and coming towards us?
Okay. Thank you for clarifying, because I was going to be like, if you're looking for more roots, have I got news for you? But yeah, as you look around, there does not seem to be any more plants moving at a speed that you can see.
Okay. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to come back into the middle. And I would like to ready a feather, a dart, for if I see any creatures moving towards us in a hostile fashion.
Sure. Okay. Anastasia, anything for you?
I would like to. How high is this pillar here?
Those pillars, per this lovely illustration, are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 40 feet high.
Okay. I'll just fly up next to it.
Okay.
And then I would like to do a search action.
Sure.
See if I can see any more baddies.
From your vantage point, up there on the pillars, you see that the temple up ahead has a main entryway that looks like it has shifted and collapsed in on itself. There are two different ways to enter. One that is very narrow, one that is more open. To say that this place has suffered from neglect is an understatement. It is definitely in the process of being completely reclaimed by nature. Civilization is essentially being consumed by the natural world. You see that there is a main structure off to the side here. It has solid walls flanked by pillars. The pillars support a beautiful ornate roof, and from this vantage point you cannot see all the way onto the roof, but you do see that there are some gargoyles, three-eyed gargoyles, that are a part of the decorations that make up the roof. Let me see if I can select those for you.
Completely
But there's-
indistinguishable from
Absolutely.
architectural gargoyles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I
those
mean,
are
they
cool.
don't have their braziers aren't lit, but that's what they look like with their creepy third eye.
Right. Yeah. I'll just kind of call out. There's some gargoyles on the roof. Looks like a pretty big place. I don't see anything else though.
Okay. All right, Hypatia, finish up the round.
Right. Well, I'm concerned. You know what? I'm just gonna cast a fireball. Not
What?
a fireball. Firebolt. Jesus Christ.
I was like,
really
wow,
need
is
to
this
learn
the place up?
the difference between those
Yeah,
two.
you keep getting everybody's hopes up, and you make my butthole kind of clench up a little bit because I'm like, I thought I had more time. I didn't think it was fireball time just yet.
Level 1 fireballs go.
No,
My Sunday mornings are nothing but fireballs and lightning bolts, so I want a little bit of a break.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna firebolt this.
Oh, just to
Yeah,
make sure it's
thing.
dead in case
Like,
it's regenerating.
just-
Yeah, I got
just
you.
to
I got
make
you.
sure.
Cause plant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
Advantage cause prone.
yeah.
Because it is
Advantage.
prone, you do
Oh
have
my
advantage.
goodness.
You critically burn it to bits. Yeah. It is Dunskies. I'll remove it from the map just to give you some satisfaction there.
Okay.
All right. Anastasia, do you also speak with plants? Because I can voice some of the nearby trees and their concerns about the use of fire just now. So.
Not yet. I didn't.
But
spec into
I want
that.
I want you to talk to every animal in the game because that was probably my favorite part of what was that game? Divinity Original
Divinity,
Sin?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so
Definitely do
good.
it. All right, as the round ends, you realize that there are no additional threats to your person. So I will take you guys out of combat. Reset, it is understandable if you would like to continue readying your bow, your arrow, your dart, your feather. So yeah, just gonna keep that in mind. It may or may not assist you in battle. It'll all come down to perception and initiatives and all that. But held action never a bad thing. But that will take away from your ability to sort of focus on anything else because you're poised and ready.
For now, she'll be holding it while we're still here,
Okay.
and then she might let go later if things seem okay. But for now, she's gonna keep it.
So we'll come and pat you on the head, and then fly back up to Anastasia.
That was close there, Alexi.
Yeah.
I almost shared a fate with you. That would have been terrible.
Yeah. Would have been pretty bad. Shall we continue, I guess? I'll stand behind you guys.
I don't know. Are you gonna let any more shrubbery get the best of you?
Yeah, Alexi, I thought you were really good at fighting trees before.
You
Wait,
know, you
what?
just don't have a good track record with plants and shit, dude.
I guess not, yeah. Alright, I'll stay away from them. Lead on, Philippocles.
Lead on.
I fear no roots.
Oh, Philippocles, as you step onto that space, you trigger flavor text. The clearing grows wider as you continue eastward. Sure. Ruined architecture seems to suddenly loom over you. You realize that what you thought were trees are actually towering pillars of fluted marble, overgrown with vines and green moss. The columns stand in 2 rows. I probably should have read this before you got there. Marching towards a massive stone temple facade. The ruins are worn with unfathomable age, and several of the pillars toppled and shattered centuries ago. Dozens of gargantuan tree roots wind their way through the clearing, climbing over fallen pillars and rupturing the walls of the temple itself. Okay.
Can I change my ready action to dodge instead? Like I'm dodging.
It's constantly
You
vibrating
can,
in place.
If you want to live that meta life, you will always be behind the party and will roll into initiative with disadvantage. But sure, if you would like to constantly be dodging, it's your life.
I mean, I roll terrible
Alexi's-
initiatives.
Okay.
Lexi's on the lookout for anything that might reach out and grab him or animate and come towards him.
Okay.
Philippocles
So-
is gonna go up behind this big pillar over here.
Yeah.
Gonna rip off a stick from this tree,
Yeah.
and then as Alexi walks past, he's gonna ooga booga him.
Fair enough. Alexi, you are on the lookout for dangerous things. However, as you were kind of making your way over there, Kyra does call out to you and says, "Doomed one, wait! I have very important information to give you about what's coming up next. Please, a moment of your hero's time."
Yes, Kyra.
Isn't it kind of nice in the rain?
I love the rain.
Yeah, me too. Anyways, you're fine. In that moment of distraction, Philippocles is able to get the drop on you with his stick. So I don't know what your reaction would be, but there is a stick and it is trying to grab you.
I think he would lunge back, probably. He'd probably lunge backwards
Just
a bit.
a Witcher
just in
back
case.
roll. Just
It'd be, yeah, it'd definitely be.
And like the
something
spear
that.
is just instantly out. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What
You
happened to
hear
Talus?
Kyra and the squirrel both rolling with laughter. It's hard to tell whose laughter is whose, I'll be honest. Because they both sound like people that drink helium for fun. Karina looks confused because her fucking friends' lives are at stake here, and you all playing grab ass in the rain.
Just hero stuff.
All right. The temple awaits you, Philippocles and crew. Ooh. I think that's higher than everyone's passive. Talus disappears. Claimed by the forest.
Sorry, Crash. Remind me one more time. The gargoyles are like on just on top of the roof, or like on the side of the building?
Yeah, they are mounted on the roof as like decorations.
Okay.
So, yeah. There's a few of them.
gosh.
You want me to like mark them or?
No, it's fine.
Should I take
accidentally
a
grabbed
shot at
myself.
them?
Sorry. Hold on. I'm not over here. You moved the camera, and I was
Okay.
picking up my token.
Okay. Yeah, these pink arrows, contrary to what they normally mean, are not doors. They are gargoyles.
Okay.
Indistinguishable from normal stone statuary.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Got some more roots over here.
As you approach, you do see the entrance, and as you take another step forward, you hear that flavor text. The temple antechamber is wide, a rectangular room shrouded in darkness, but for the faint rays of light coming through the entrance. The room smells wet and earthy. The floor is carpeted with soggy, dead leaves. There are two paths that you could take, Philippocles. The one to the left is overgrown with roots and vines. A glimmering bronze shield, dented and broken, is on the floor, covered in said vines and moss. There is a small opening in the wall to your left where the building has sort of sunken into the wet earth of the forest.
Hypatia, just precautionary measure. Don't want to have Alexi freaking out. Just let those roots over there on fire.
I appreciate your concern, Phil.
I'm always worried about you and your doomed life.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so a couple things happen here. Let's see. You're attacking this roots right here.
Yeah, like all of this business.
Oh yeah. As you do, the roots begin to burn and kind of flail about. They were monsters. Dun dun dun. As Scylla makes her way through the opening, she is attacked.
Oh.
It choked the life out of little Scylla.
Oh.
Yeah, her tiny
I'm so
guts
sad.
pop out both ends, and then she turns into magical motes of light and returns whence she came.
Oh.
But hey, you do know where another batch of these vines are. I guess we will roll into some fresh initiative. Reset, who is constantly dodging, you will be at disadvantage to your roll.
Did you want to clear it? I think that was from.
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Okay. Sorry, everybody. All right, let's try again.
About the same as last time.
I got the same thing. Yeah.
All right, Team NPC is gonna roll in, maybe. All right. I don't know if these roots, with their slow speed, is exciting enough for combat music. Maybe we'll just treat it as ambiance. Soul, you're up first. You are faster than the wizard by 0.01.
Aw, that was her friend that just got squished. She really wants to go over there and burn it, but
Yeah.
I think she would
I
also
mean-
get squished.
She could. Can she burn from a distance? No.
No, unfortunately
Aw.
not. Maybe later. I think she'll
She
just
has
take
not
the dodge
learned
action.
flamethrower yet. She only knows ember. So
That. I should dodge action. That's it.
Hmm?
Or maybe I'll dodge and I'll have her fly up in here so we can see a little bit better.
Ooh, okay.
Up into the ceiling area.
Hypatia, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna squeal at my poor baby's demise, and I'm gonna firebolt the one that killed my poor baby.
Yeah, as you go to fire through the narrow opening, it's sort of kind of collides in here, does like a little brick break maneuver. A little firebolt sort of bounces back and forth before fizzling out.
And I'm gonna step back a bit.
Okay. Talus, who may or may not have been reclaimed by the forest. You're up.
We will do a little attack.
Oh,
on
you,
the other side of it.
you sneaky robot. I see where you are. Yeah, your stealth was higher than the Vine's passive perception, so go for it. This will be at advantage. Oh, that is a hit. It is sappy. That sounds
And that
terrible.
second
We'll
one
just
is
say bloodied.
-2.
All right. Oh, and with the second attack, it is dead. Whatever magic was animating the roots fades.
Just went and macheted him.
All right. That's some Assassin's Creed Odyssey right there. That was cool. All right. Except you just didn't kill the same guard in a fort for the 4,000th time. Alrighty. It does not take its turn because it is dead. Philippocles, you're up.
Bravely charges the root and swings at it with his greatsword.
That is all you need. You bring that greatsword down and cleave the knotted roots in twain.
And then I'll item interact, pick up the shield, and look at it.
Oh. Alright. As you pick up the shield, it is a broken bronze shield. It appears to be centuries old. It bears the symbol of the Dragonlords. Inscribed along the edge of the shield are scenes of a dragon-mounted warrior subjugating a race of 6-armed cyclopses. Because nothing says I'm a hero like putting a bunch of racist artwork on your shield. With a history check, you could probably identify who the shield belonged to.
I will definitely wander up and take a look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I know.
Philippocles, you have no idea. Maybe a Dragonlord?
God, he knows
Oh.
more than I do.
Hypatia, if you guys had only worked together. As you go to look at it, you're just like, you keep moving it, and you keep trying to see, and you just, it's wet, and it's damp, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, pretty disinterested. Philippocles just kind of throws it behind himself.
Can I look at that?
Yeah, here you go.
Alright, you throw it down, and like a scene from Archer, it like hits the stairs, and does like a whomp, 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 whomp.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say shoot somebody in the arm.
You're pretty sure that if people did know you were here, they definitely know now.
Can I-
Yeah, you notice the symbols of the Dragonlord are on there.
Oh, the symbol. It was. I think I saw it on Gaius's armor. The Dragonlord.
What?
Who? Who's
Hold
that?
it still. If you'll
The
help me,
loser.
hold it still.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I can get a better look at it.
I hold it still. Do you see the symbol? It's right here.
Yes, I see it.
All right. The symbol is less important than the art and the placement of the shield. You're very sure that this belonged to Esther Arkelander, the famous Dragonlord.
I will relay that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the guy
Esther.
that chopped down this sister?
Yes,
Yes.
that is
It
the
is.
same guy that
Oh,
choppy
no.
down sister.
Oh,
How usable does this shield look? Terrible.
It would provide +0 to your armor class and make your arm unable to do arm stuff.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be repaired.
well, it at least has some historical value. Maybe
You
we
also
can set it aside.
you
Take
also
it with
notice that the six-armed creatures are Gigans. Gigans are like super cyclopses. So kind of they got like, they got like 6 arms, but they're also giants. I mean, it's kind of nuts. Action economy's through the roof.
I think I would take this time to sort of just point at the symbol again and say, if you see any more of this symbol, I'm supposed to be looking for Dragonlord thing. Let me know.
Why are you looking for
You're-
Dragonlord things?
Someone told me I needed to.
Okay. Alright.
The Oracle?
Yeah, I didn't
Uh,
see that.
Not the Oracle. No.
Children probably dying.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Later.
I'm
Are
looking.
Oh.
we out of combat?
Yeah,
right now?
true.
Oh yeah. We are no longer in combat. Or are we, Philippocles? You are attacked by roots as you walk into the room.
They missed me.
But it misses with an 8. All right. Fresh initiative rolls.
My muscles are too great.
I'm just after we kill this one, I'm just gonna start firebolting everything.
Just nuking everything.
I'm just gonna burn this temple down.
Understandable.
Don't you have like a bigger fire thing spell you can cast? Maybe like
No.
a giant ball of fire or something?
No, I don't.
I can do
Oh.
that.
Ah,
All right.
It only lasts a
Talus,
minute though.
you are up first.
Okay.
Time begins to slow down. You realize your allies have triggered another combat.
I actually think I'm out of 10. I think I hit initiative twice. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I appreciate that honesty. Alexi, you are up. Your vine
Oh.
senses are tingling.
yes. Yeah, is Phil okay? I assume you call out Phil, right?
I
You're getting
mean,
attacked?
What a
Or
question.
no?
I mean, he missed
I
him. Maybe he
mean,
doesn't notice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. True. Maybe
Just
you
like a
didn't notice,
Scooby Doo
yeah.
kind of from the wall, a hand.
All right. Yeah. I'll step
Alexi,
around.
we got some more of your mortal enemy over here.
Stay back.
Uh-huh.
Free.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I assume this would be soft cover. Or
Yeah, it would have.
soft-
Yeah, it would definitely have some cover. Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll go ahead and bonus action dash, and just take a shot from here.
Okay. Yeah, 11 points of damage. It is.
Why did it roll
is-
sneak attack anyway? Huh.
Global modifiers probably still on. We have super smart brains, though. We'll just ignore that one. It dies instantly. One shot, one kill. Curls up into a little, like, knot of vines.
Gotten pretty good at killing these things, I guess. Hit it right
And
there where my arrow.
Just like that, you are out of combat. Hypatia, Alexi, and Philippocles. As you look into this room, you see that this chamber is dominated by a beautiful marble statue of the Titan Sidon. The Lord of Storms. This is the second time you've seen this guy. The Lord of Storms sits upon his throne. So they might have gotten this from the same, like, Bed Bath & Beyond as the other temple. Hunching slightly so that his massive form seems too large for the room. The ceiling is domed with an oculus that allows through a broad ray of sunlight. Sidon holds a large mirror which catches the dappled light and directs it through a small shaft that opens by his feet. So, like Legend, you know, the movie? Where, like, mirrors and sunlight and all that jazz? Like, that's what's going on here.
I'm gonna firebolt him.
You're gonna firebolt the statue?
Yes.
Or the mirror? Or
statue.
these urns full of offerings? Like, what is the...
No, just like the statue. I'm gonna, like,
Okay.
firebolt him in his face.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
I've been a step away.
All right, you hit him square in the face. Fire explodes everywhere. He seems completely unfazed by it.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
There's another bush down here. I'm gonna firebolt that too.
Okay. You firebolt that bush. I am going to say that everything here is very lush and mossy, and it is raining, so you do not have to worry about setting things on fire. You do blast it, and it does take some damage, but it does not attack anyone or freak out or anything.
Okay. Good.
All right. And we are out of combat, so you guys can freely move about as you see fit.
I'm gonna say, okay, guys, I think we're safe, at least as far as I can tell. Anything else you want me to shoot, though, I will.
What's in this hole?
Yeah, you look down the hole, and it seems like the light is being directed by the amplified and directed by the mirror down this hole. And give me a perception check. Okay. It kind of just goes down into darkness. There's a glint further down of additional light.
Where's send soul down there?
Can
I
I
will.
toss a stone into the hole and see how long it takes for a sound?
Sure. Yeah. Talus, if you could hold on for a second. As you toss a stone down there. Let's see. It goes down for quite a ways before it connects with something metallic, and there is a loud gong sound. You do realize that a small person could squeeze down this hole, or a tiny creature could go down this hole if they were so inclined.
Fool of a toque.
But the sound of the echoing dong kind of resonates up out of the hole.
Anastasia, why don't you send soul down there?
Suppose I could. I imagine after that sound, we're all kind of tense. Is there any sound after that?
No.
Okay.
So, do I see anything down here in the south?
Down in the south, you see more lush forest. You see pillars that are, supporting the roof of the structure. You see that there are gargoyles, like sculpted into the temple roof. You see your allies to the north.
Okay. I'll head up there then.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at these roots in the water here.
Sure. Okay. Give me an attack roll. Oh
critical.
yeah. They kind of and then sort of curl up into a little knot of roots, like you do.
Oh, beautiful.
So time kind of stutters for a second, and then
Why does that
Yeah,
keep happening?
just for a second. Yeah.
yeah.
Are you gonna just shoot roots your whole life?
I mean, they're gonna attack us. Might as well kill them.
Now this room ahead of you. Oh, careful, Tellus. The pool ahead of you is covered with a thick membrane of greenish algae and slime. The pool itself is quite deep. As you walk down the steps, you realize that the water would be about 5 feet deep or so. On the other side of the room, there is a elevated platform that is raised up out of the slimy water, and there is a set of ornate double doors. On the walls, opposite you guys, there are 2 more gargoyles. These 2 are holding sconces that are lit with burning green flames. And, is there anything else of interest here? Let me see. Expansive rectangular room, shrouded in darkness, except for the green flames. You hear the echoing sounds of droplets falling into a vast pool of deep stagnant water. Black vines and massive tree roots climb down the walls and wind across the room. And the stone steps descend into the water. Yeah, there you go. Nailed it. So that is the room.
All right.
The ceiling of this room is about 40 feet high.
The room with the water, or this one?
Yeah, the room with the water. Yep.
Okay.
The room that you guys are in is more like I believe 60 feet high. So this Sidon is very big. It's a big boy.
I'm gonna.
And there are urns full of offerings at Sidon's feet if you would like to pillage them.
No, we know better than that.
Okay. Hypatia, you are attacked by roots.
What? I was just about to firebolt them.
Oh, all right. You take your shot, and they'll take their shot. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Oof. All right. As you go to fire at them, the roots, who through tree internet have heard about this snake-haired pyromaniac, they decide the best defense is a strong offense. Oh my. Okay. As you go to cast the spell, you are, I believe, with a 17 hit, unless you shield it. Do you want to shield it?
Yeah, I'll shield it.
Okay. As you start casting shield instead of firebolt, you kind of mix up the words in a very Harry Potter-esque moment. You feel a strange sensation on your face as your nose grows to 3 times its original size.
Well, that's great.
All right, but you do get the shield up in time, and the roots slam against the shield instead of you. They, that's right, roll themselves up into initiative.
Does Phil see the nose?
I mean,
No,
yeah.
I'm facing away, and like my snakes are 100% over my face.
Oh, okay. Your snakes immediately go full defensive, and you change your hair. You change your hairstyle to sort of like the one-eyed hair sweep across the face to keep the nose. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Don't worry. You're a wizard. You'll get this sorted out, no problem. All right. I believe that is everybody. Team NPC all the way outside.
In there.
Oh, Hypatia, you gotta.
I just did.
Okay.
I was too concerned about my nose.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, Alexi, you're up first.
Yeah, seeing more of my mortal enemy, I will step forward another 10 steps, and after having pointed out those roots, I'll take a shot at them with my longbow.
Okay. Your deadly longbow of root slaying.
That is the one. Yes.
Okay.
I bought it. A discount.
All right. You pierce their rooty hide. They are sap bloodied.
Okay. I will end my turn by moving back, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Hypatia, you're up.
I'm gonna try again
Okay.
with the firebolt.
That'll do it. Yeah, you take a deep breath through your now enhanced nasal passages, summon forth magic, and blast it. It curls up in a burning ball of roots. Okay, no problem. This dungeon's a cakewalk.
All right, so I'll motion for everyone to stand back.
Oh, did somebody say dungeon? Because this is our first dungeon run, right? But you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what you got to do before you can dungeon run, right? You got to dungeon
dungeon
crawl.
Oh.
Haha. Okay. Yeah, Karina keeps looking at Kyra like, who the fuck is this person? And why is she telling terrible jokes when my friends' lives are at stake? The squirrel keeps laughing at all the jokes though, as if it can understand her.
Karina, is this the slime pit?
Yeah, I mean, she looks at you confused as well. She's like, I mean, it's full of slime.
I mean, I didn't
See, not so easy to discern after all.
Yeah.
You know where
I'll
this
step
light
forward.
goes? Karina?
Talos is gonna try out a new talent.
Oh yeah, you wanted me to tell them that that you guys were okay? Should I do that, Master Talus? Or
Talos
Mistress
wanted to
Talus?
try to do something for.
Oh, okay. You're the professional. And she kind of backs away, like her head down.
So Talos will try to clear his throat and speak in primordial.
Oh.
Figure elemental language of the construct.
Sure. Hype.
And he'll say aloud, "Slime King, I humbly request an audience."
All right.
Let's see if
Your
he gets a
voice
response.
kind of echoes across the slime. There is kind of a ripple across the entire body of water, but no immediate response.
Guys, should I firebolt it?
Hold on, wait. We seek passage across to the pit.
All right. You hear the water itself all sort of kind of quivers, and reverberating off the walls, you hear a very deep, bubbly voice, and it says, "I am Arkontes Lapsi, King of Ooze, but your respectful request must be denied. I have sworn an oath to Demetria. I must die in service to defend her lair."
You must defend her lair. It says nothing about defending her. This place is a sacred one, and guarding it is a good and right duty. But nothing is saying you must guard the entity yourself.
If you leave now, strange metal and wood man, you may live, but none will pass. Already I bear the consequences of the satyr's deceptions.
It's getting good now, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. I actually got to dip out now.
Oh, all right. Do you want someone to control you, or do you want me to NPC you?
Let me find out.
I mean, you got like. Okay.
Yeah, someone can control me.
I
If
don't
anyone's up.
volunteer. He's really close to
Okay.
dead.
Oh,
Alright.
you don't volunteer?
Yeah, I don't want to kill.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't want to volunteer.
Okay. I mean, and I guess
You're the
nobody wants
doomed
to.
one.
As
Yeah,
the
I
dude
guess-
one, yeah, I don't think anybody would want to play as you. So
All right, fair. Well, Cliff Notes, he's brooding, always
All right.
thinking. And
I will
pretty
NPC
silent
you
on
in the
this one.
back. Okay.
Sounds good. Oh, but if
Step
people's
away from
lives
the
are in danger, he will definitely
Okay.
jump forward. Just
I can
ahead.
control him. I play rogue a lot.
Okay.
This is short
Alright.
bow.
All right,
And it'll
see
turn
you
to-
guys. Thank you.
Mhm.
It's good having you, man.
All right, good night.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
see y'all next
Good
week.
luck.
All right. Yeah, it is a heavy burden in your heart's muscle machine, Talus, because you know what it is like to be forced to fight and serve.
He'll size up to see if he can squeeze down this hole at all.
This hole would accommodate a small creature squeezing,
Okay.
or a tiny creature, or less.
Send Paratos down. I want to know what's down there.
Could we
Kinda
try
ominous that they
redirecting?
sent light there.
Well, the
Could
trick
we
is
try redirecting the light?
I was also thinking about covering up the light, covering up the hole.
Yeah, or
Paratus could go
covering it.
down, but I wouldn't be able to see what he sees. It's not like a familiar, so it'd still be subject to the GM's discretion.
Well, the mirror does appear to be made of a very reflective and highly polished metal, and is quite large. As you kind of inspect the mirror a little bit closer. As far as like going down the hole, yeah, I mean, if you want to send something down, you may do so.
I mean, I can resummon Skilla if you give me 10 minutes.
Is
I
the
think. Is it 10 minutes? Maybe it's not.
could that
Oh.
shield cover this
Uh-huh.
hole?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to.
No,
you
I
want to
need
try
an hour,
covering the
sorry.
hole?
It might make it dark down there, so if we try to go down there, we'll be in the dark.
Well, I just mean covering it to see if anything happens.
Oh.
I don't know if
Oh.
light is there to serve as a light source or
Being
I
this
mean,
time
it
and
looks
era,
like
is
it.
that a-
Hmm?
Sorry, you go.
Oh,
It
are
looks
you
like-
worried that would be are you doing a sacrilege check essentially? Was that the question?
No, my question was, would this be a common apparatus to be seen in underground facilities?
Oh, I mean, it is pretty fancy. But as somebody that was able to build a robot bird, you do understand that this late and a ranger, you understand that a dryad is a plant person. Probably likes sunlight. If she's living underground, she probably has a very expensive artifice type situation going on to provide actual daylight to her dungeon.
We could do a sacrilege. Can I do a sacrilege check?
Oh yeah, sure.
Would that roll?
That would be a religion check. Yep.
Oh well, I'll pull out my Mimir.
Okay. She gasps for air as you take her out of your bag.
Ah! Ah! Ugh. Oh! Hello, Sidon.
And she sort of coos at the statue.
Oh, playing hard to get, are you? All right, Muscles, what do you need?
if I covered up this hole, would that be like that curse me somehow?
She sort of sniffs at the air. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
You want me to just use my own sets?
Yeah, I mean, she gives you proficiency in the skill, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Or if you already had the skill, she would give you advantage on the skills. Yeah. You think that maybe stealing his offerings would be bad. Maybe actually breaking the statue would be bad. But you don't think that covering the hole in the ground would be bad.
Okay, guys. I think. Do I Philippicles know that dryads need sunlight?
You do not know that they need sunlight. Yeah, if you're trained in nature, you might.
I am trained
yeah.
in nature.
Okay, then yeah, I would say between you and Talus, in the 2 days that it took to walk over here, you may have discussed a number of things, including dryads, since you know that she is such a creature.
Well, this is probably giving Demetria sunlight. If we cover it up, she would probably have to come to us. So I'm not sure how long. And she'd
Well,
probably
she'll-
be pissed.
I think we already rang
She's
the
gonna be pissed
doorbell.
regardless. But this might give us an advantage. I recommend we do either plug it up or cover it up.
Alright, Philip, put
Yeah.
the shield over the hole.
All right. You place the shield over the hole, and it blocks the light from going down. Karina
We're
watches
gonna
you
need our
guys.
torches then.
Yeah. Confused and maybe impatient. I mean, she is still in her late teens, so she's just kind of wondering
Angsty.
if all old people are this slow. But
Talus is actually gonna share the knowledge, like try to pass on the knowledge to her as we're doing it. Why we're doing
okay. If Senpai thinks it's a good idea, she thinks it's a good idea.
Talus, did you speak with the Slime King?
Oh yes, he is oath bound to defend this land or this temple and its he will not let us pass, unfortunately.
So we must fight him.
Well, what other choice do we have?
How? Do you know how old he is? How
Fighting.
long he's been bound here?
But he is oath bound at the moment. He's already suffered because of Karina's getting loose.
I mean, it's fucking slime, right? Let's just kill it.
It did
Suggest
sound a
everyone
little
just stands
bit
back
like-
and pelts it with their long range.
Perhaps we should free it from its oath.
I don't know that we can do that.
Why are you
By
trying to help?
killing it. No, by killing it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's
I
what I
know
was gonna
that.
suggest. He sounds kind of miserable.
I'm not trying to help some fucking slime.
Can you call him out? Or do we have to
I'll
go in?
Call to him one more time.
Okay.
Great King, by what way is she punishing you for your discretion? We wish to relieve your pain in any way we can.
There's a hesitation, and then the whole pool kind of quivers, and the voice says, "My only release is death."
Do you wish death? Living in servitude is not one of standing as yourself must enjoy.
I am well fed. There is nothing greater than that. I mean, it's a slime, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's very smart for a slime, but he's still a slime at the end of the day. All right.
Alexi's gonna hug this wall and peer around the corner. He's gonna make a perception check to see if he can find out where the voice is coming from.
Oh. Okay. As you look, you see the Slime King rise up from the water,
It's over there,
reaching for
guys.
his initiative dice.
Oh, all right.
It's him.
Run,
Oh shit.
flee.
He's tiny.
He could probably grow bigger.
He probably can. Yeah, I know.
Are
All
you
these
going to
initiatives
clear
now.
the order or?
Oh, is it
Oh, you
still?
cleared?
No, I did
that's
clear it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are new.
yeah. These peeps are ready to murder some king oozes. Like they're
All right.
living for it. All right. I think that's everything. Oh, I got to roll team NPC. in.
Phil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, let me put on some appropriate music, I guess. Let's see.
Crash, do you know if Alexi took the lucky feat?
I don't think he did. That'd be horrible. If
I
he
don't
took
think.
Lucky.
I don't think Crash
Didn't you,
wants
don't you have
lucky.
a band?
Yeah.
I
He
just see
has,
a resource for it.
I think he has
Oh,
pole
maybe that
arm.
was for some inspiration you gave him.
Or-
Yeah. All right, let's see. I don't ban much. I don't even ban healing spirit, but lucky feet. That's just lame. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, super boss. Okay. Talus, you're up first.
Okay. We are going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the King.
Okay.
We'll say, I'm sorry, and then throw the shotgun.
Ooh. Yeah, as you throw it, maybe there's some hesitation there. I don't know. But it ploops down into the water and then pops back up. It seems incredibly buoyant, like it can move on the surface of the water without any penalties. All right. Anything else from Talus?
And he'll back up.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I think the king's turn is up. So let's see what happens here. You hear the bloop 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 of legendary actions.
Lexi
That's
says,
promising.
guys, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
I've heard that
Um,
sound before.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. Then it's going to move towards you. It moves 20 feet. And then it uses a dash action. As it leaves the water, it goes really slow up the stairs. Kyra's turn. I don't know. Boss fight music? You could re-roll dice? I guess? Sure, yeah. Lucky song. Alexi, you're up.
That's what it was. He's got a thing for that. Okay. He's gonna use bonus action, clever as the gods. He's gonna
Okay.
reach into his pack. He's gonna throw a piece of meat at it and say, "Eat this."
Okay.
And so
Hype,
decep-
hype.
Maybe it'll eat it and be distracted. A deception check. To make an insight.
Yeah, it gets really confused and starts eating the meat. You see little green heart bubbles kind of plooping out of its head. It's very happy.
And then me and the allies have advantage on attack rolls against the creature until his next turn.
Okay.
And I'll shoot it with a short bow.
All right. And it's a
That's
short
a short
sword.
sword.
but, yeah.
Oh, I think it's the same, ain't it? Or a longbow, sorry.
He's using a longbow. Yeah.
Or whatever. First attack.
I mean, it's the same attack modifier, so that's
Right.
fine. So you do 4 points of damage.
Chelsea gets sneak attack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 11 points of damage. He shudders as the arrow hits him. There is the loud popping sound of a balloon, and he dies.
Lexi does a fist bump, just like a got him. I did it, guys. Guess we could move on.
Should we burn it? Make sure.
I will absolutely firebolt this thing.
Okay. You begin firebolting it on the ground, just burning it up.
Yep.
Okay. I will remove its miniature, so that you.
I was gonna harvest it. Don't do that.
There you go.
There's slime in the pool.
But that one was ambient, sentient.
I'm pretty sure the entire pool is the king.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more.
When they say there's more, I'm just gonna go and swing my sword into the water.
Okay.
We're out of initiative, I'm assuming.
Yep. I mean, the battle's over.
It seems like that was the battle.
I'm not gonna lie. As far as you guys in boss battles go, it's super lame. You like 2-shotted the boar, you 1-shotted the slime. I don't know how I'm supposed to even make this sound good in or believable in any sort of poems or songs.
Well, we could always embellish.
Should we go?
Talos is gonna call out Primordial King, are you still here?
There's nothing.
Okay.
I guess I'll inspect the water, see if it looks safe to walk into.
I mean, it doesn't
and-
look particularly sanitary, but you know.
Alright, kind of jump
All
in.
right. Yeah, you are like what, 7 feet tall?
Very tall.
Yeah.
Only look
So the slime, the slimy cold water.
6'8".
Yeah, the slimy cold water comes all the way up to what, your nipples? It's a weird part of your body to list, but I don't want to say clavicle. I think Critical Role trademarked that part of the body. But you know, like high up on your body. Those of you who are shorties, it's going to be even more unpleasant. But you will treat it as difficult terrain / swimmable terrain if you would like.
Someone can sit on
Yeah.
my shoulders like a
Yeah, I'm
piggyback
I'm-
ride.
I'm gonna go like hang on to
All
him.
right. Yeah.
Whoa! Do I spot her nose?
Let's see. Hypatia, give me a sleight of hand for your snakes to see if they can keep it hidden. Philippicles, give me a perception. Yeah, you didn't notice it at first, but because you thought maybe one of her snakes was eating like an ostrich egg, but it was actually her nose.
What did you do?
What? Nothing. Nothing.
Guys, look at her nose. It's huge.
No. It.
Oh, is there something going on? Somebody's
Let
nose.
me see,
Oh
let
my
me see.
god! Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that schnoz! Oh wow! Yeah. So I guess just 3 times that. I mean, you got this perfect like Roman nose going, but it's just 3 times the normal size. The squirrel is cackling with squirrel laughter. Karina continues to look distressed and confused.
There are
Did that
snakes
on
hissing at
purpose?
everyone now. No,
Is this
I
one of
didn't.
your spells? Where you disguise yourself? Is that what it
No,
is? Why would you do that?
I was trying to kill the stupid thing and it went wrong.
Wait, the roots? What is with this party and roots?
God,
Stop on.
Just get me over there.
All right.
could probably
As you
carry one more, too.
shoulder straddle Philippocles, the gross water starts soaking into your skirts and robes and starts slowly absorbing its way up. It is very unpleasant.
I'll carry Reset in my arms too if she wants me to. Kind of like above the water.
All right. Do you hop on the Philippocles barge, Reset?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Kyra looks at what Phil is doing, and she looks at Alexi, and she kind of raises an eyebrow like,
I don't think I don't think he'd say no.
Isn't Alexi a halfling?
Guess I
That's what
can
my dad
confirm
would
how
say.
tall
Oh,
he
yeah,
is,
she
if he
says,
filled out
"Oh,
his-
you-
he's 5'10".
You were right. You were right. Hold on, nephew. And she takes out her tiny, bedazzled mini backpack, and she rifles around in it. She takes out two what look like bright orange, like inflatable bladders. She blows them up. She says, "Put these on your arms, Doomed One. It'll keep you from sinking."
Apparently, Twitch chat is playing Alexi, so he says yes. Twitch plays Alexi.
All right. She says, "Well, if you consent," and she picks Alexi up and starts to carry him on her back.
Aw.
Oh yeah, who's got the Dune One's dick up against the back of her head? This god. That's right. Let's do it. Karina looks even more confused, and the squirrel climbs to the top of Alexi's head. So you've got like a stack of heroes going on there. All right.
Oh, wait, I see a statue in the corner.
Okay. It is indistinguishable from normal statue, etc., etc. I gotta move this slime to the back. It's killing me. There we go. All right. So this hero stack starts going into the water. Karina hangs back, but also starts to eventually go into the water. Talus, you hanging back, or you heading into the pool?
He's gonna take a small bottle from his pouch, and in remembrance of the Slime King, he'll take a bottle of slimy water.
Sure.
First primordial roads he's ever met.
I'm gonna have
Alright.
Soul
Close
fly
to
over
Karina,
to
I'm
the
trying to
door first.
Okay. Soul flies over to the door.
Then I'll follow. After
All right. It is
else
at
is-
this point when Kyra says, "Oh shit." And she and Alexi and the squirrel are attacked. Let's see.
Well. Oh, thank God.
Well, it was an unseen
Well,
attacker, so that
yeah.
is a critical
Oh.
hit. All right.
On
let's see what
Kyra
happens.
or
On
Alexi?
it's
Kyra,
on-
right?
It's on Kyra, yeah.
Okay.
Let's
She can
see.
do
Bludgeoning damage. Oh, bashed nose. What is with noses tonight? Only a normal double damage critical. So that's good. All right. With that, we should roll back into initiative because he fooled you. Tee. All right.
Would I have been able to take the dodge action while in his arms?
No, you got to lay off the dodge
Okay.
action. You're embarrassing
All right.
yourself. You
So I
seriously.
get to roll initiative for.
With normal
Sweet, right?
initiative, yeah, you gotta just,
Oh, there we go.
what do they say in 2020? You gotta pussy up. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl power.
I actually have to fight now.
Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, everybody's rolling in. Team NPC is rolling in. Don't forget to roll in for your friend who had to go to work that is the doomed one and he only has 3 hit points and you're in a boss fight. No
Yep.
pressure. All right. So as all this is happening, you see that rising up around Alexi and Kyra is a massive, massive ooze. Dare I say, huge in its size and scope. Let's see. There it is.
Amazing. Mini.
Yeah. It is big and nasty. All right. Let's check initiative. Top of the round, Philippocles.
I'm gonna throw the set out of my arms onto this
Okay.
platform.
All right, fair enough. Reset, please give me an Phil, give me an athletics. Reset, give me an acrobatics. Okay. All right, yeah. Flawless maneuver. Okay.
Do you want to stay on the back? I'm charging right at that thing.
And I'll let go.
Yeah, I'll kind of do that thing where you're in a pool and you're playing with people and you just kind of like flip them off your back and then
All right. Hypatia, you are now covered in slime.
I'm gonna mutter something about how I should have taken prestidigitation. This is
All right.
terrible.
Phil, unburdened by your passengers, what are you gonna do?
was it my action to throw her in? I'm guessing.
I would say item interaction, so that we could actually get some ass kicking going. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Then I'll bonus action go into a Herculean rage,
Okay.
and I will charge the giant slime and hit it with my maul.
All right.
Damage. It's a 10 hit.
Does a 10 hit the king of all slimes? Let's see. It does not.
And I'll miss it. And that'll be
All
my
right.
turn.
Okay. Talus, you're up.
Okay.
All right. You hear him chortling as your turn starts in Primordial, and he says, I have fooled you, wooden man.
Just want to use my bonus action to do my war cry. So
Okay.
that eerie symphonic sound.
Yeah.
Modem.
The bass drops. Absolutely.
And I will go up and start swinging my the
All right, do it. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Oh, 15 hits. And 11 does not. We use flank. We use flank in this, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so a 13 does hit. So both of those attacks hit. Oh, and Amazonian Battlecry, they're both at advantage anyways. So, alright. He takes 11 points of damage.
oh, he's a monstrosity. It's only of my favorite enemy type. So
He is an ooze.
okay, so they aren't at advantage. They still hit, but not advantage.
Okay. Alright. Anything else from Talus?
Nope. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Oh, Paratos is gonna attack.
Okay, Paratus is going to attack. Go for it. Anytime.
He's actually gonna do a piercing scream.
As long as you do something.
DC 10 con save, or it takes 1d6 psychic.
All right. Here we go. 17 for its con save.
Okay.
Alrighty. Reset. You're up.
All right. She's gonna look at the water and everyone inside. She's gonna look at her beautiful dress. She's she's gonna sigh, and I'm probably gonna have to make like a million checks for this, but she's going to try to. So how tall are these pillars?
They go all the way to the ceiling.
Perfect. She's gonna try to jump.
Are you gonna try to Mega Man wall jump?
Yeah, she's gonna wall jump
All right.
from pillar to pillar.
I will need an acrobatics check for each pillar you attempt to jump off of.
Perfect. It's gonna be 1, 2, and then I plan to like plunge my spear into him
Okay.
after that. So
All right.
I guess.
Okay. I mean, a 12 is not great, but you kind
I
of
slip a
grab
little
it,
bit.
slide down. Leg kind of goes into the ooze. You leap to the next one. You leap from that one, and you may attempt you get a cinematic +2 bonus. So go for the attack roll.
All right, and this will be 3 hits with flurry of blow.
Okay. All right.
And that should be flank as well.
That is flank from Talus. So the 9 + 2, 11 doesn't hit. The 20 on the first attack hits. The 18 on the second attack hits.
Okay,
All right.
and that
so
is all my actions.
as you strike the creature, it uses its reaction to spawn oozes. So when damaged by an attack, he is going to spawn 1 green ooze for every 5 points of damage it suffered. So from that from that 8 damage attack, he is going to spawn an adorable little ooze. All right. And that will be your turn. The creature, you hear a bloop 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 of legendary actions. He cries out in primordial, "Doomed one, you die first. For
I don't know who
the
you're talking about."
mother of dreams." And it is going to attack him.
You can't do this to him.
Oh, an 8
Oh.
misses. All right. Double twos. That will be. Let's see. When it starts its turn with the foe grappled. Oh, okay. When it starts its turn with the. That's awkward. Corrupting touch. When it starts its turn with somebody grappled, it can dissolve something in that person's possession. So we'll just go for full comedic effect. Kyra's tap is just completely melted away as she continues to piggyback the doomed one who has a squirrel riding on his head as they are inside the ooze. All right, fantastic. Because she's the one that is actually grappled by it. Let's see. Okay, that is it for the Slime King's turn. Alexi, you're up.
Okay.
The creature is difficult terrain. You are not grappled by it, though. Kyra is.
Okay. Here's what I'd like to do. When item interact, I'm gonna pull out a grappling hook. He's gonna look for
Okay.
kind of a hole in the ceiling, maybe, and try and toss it up.
I mean, there's cracks in the walls and pillars and stuff. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what kind
This
of
would
check?
be an athletics or sleight of hand.
It's better for him. Athletics, actually.
All right. It would be an action though to use it though. Like
Yes.
pulling it out would be one thing, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you. And there's kind of an explosion of slime as it bloofs out of the Slime King and grapples onto something.
Okay. Then, it would be an action to grapple Kyra.
Yes.
Okay. Then he's just gonna he's gonna take a bonus action disengage. He's gonna start making his way up the rope.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. As your turn ends, you climb at half speed, I believe. So you start climbing up and away from this creature. The creature rises up to the top of the water, as it were. Using a legendary action, it is going to once again try to slam him, but I guess he would have moved far enough away. Oh, that is so frustrating. In frustration, it is going to lash out at Reset, because Reset hurt it pretty bad. Here we go. Uses one legendary action point to do a slam attack. 13 does not hit. All right. Kyra's turn. Kyra does not really want to be eaten by a slime. That would be a very big inconvenience. She's going to try to break free. She will use acrobatics. 26. And then she will use nimble escape. And then she will leave. All right. She's like, you guys have got it. You're doing great. Soul,
So it's just a squirrel in there.
yeah.
No,
Well, no, I think
squirrel's on his
the
head.
squirrel definitely went with Alexi. The squirrel
Yeah.
definitely went with Alexi.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's going to use another action or legendary action to attack again. Reset. You are there. You are bloodied. It will try to attack you. Oh.
I go down. And
All right.
that's
Is that an ultimate kill? Is that overkill?
depends on the card.
Oh my god. All right.
29. Actually, yeah, it is.
Let's see.
It's perfect. Yeah.
If the result is equal to or greater than half your maximum hit points, you are also knocked prone. Oh my. That's a bad critical.
I'm dead.
All right. The Slime King screaming out for the doomed one who he was going to kill to please Lutheria, instead turns his rage upon the person who stabbed him super hard, and he swings at her, grabs her, and just starts bashing her against the pillar. You guys hear the cracking of bones as he just bashes her over and over against the pillar, and then stuffs her inside himself. All right. That brings us to this ooze right here. Is
What
going
did-
to.
The
What?
soul was an 11. Did you get skipped?
Oh, sorry, Soul. Take your turn.
It was definitely more than half your maximum.
It's
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I think Soul will just fly up and just do the help action on the ooze.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Little ooze appears, floating up out of the water. Talus, it's coming for you. It's gonna hit you with its pseudopod. This is a +2 for flank. Only a 13. All right. As that creature's turn ends, the Slime King, chortling with glee, turns to face Talus and tries to hit you with a pseudopod and his last legendary action. 22.
That will hit.
All right. You take absolute minimum damage from this attack. It's crazy. Oh wait, that's because it's the pseudopod from the little slime. My bad. Let me roll from the big one. I was like, that doesn't look right. All right, so it would be 12 plus 6. Yeah, that's more appropriate. And he pulls you inside. It's a party in his body. Anastasia, you're up.
I'll spare you guys over Discord, but I think Anastasia's going to scream.
Yeah.
And then fly up a little bit, and then she's going to do a guiding bolt through this creature's head. Hopefully. Wait, that's the wrong character. Hold on. So this would be an advantage because of soul.
A guiding bolt for 10.
Well, advantage because of soul.
Oh, right. Yeah. A guiding bolt for 20 is a hit. So it takes the full blast of the attack. That is 19 points of damage. And it is going to go ahead and use its reaction to spawn 3 more slimes from that attack. Because for every 5 points of damage, a single attack does to it. And the next attack against it will be at advantage.
Alright, then I fly up a little bit as part of the whole motion, and I guess bonus action. God. I think she'll try and heal reset anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll throw some healing light. This creature I can see within 60 feet. I'll do 2d6. Or just the 1. So it would be 2 health, but...
Okay,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
it does not seem to have any effect on her broken body. Alright. Hypatia, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use that advantage to slam it from the other side with a 2nd level chromatic orb.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
And let's make it fire damage.
That is definitely a hit. You blast it for 16 points of damage. It cannot spawn any more slimes because it only gets 1 reaction per turn.
And that's really all I got.
Okay. Alright, let me roll these new slimes into initiative, and we'll start the next round. Philippocles, you're up.
Alright, so can I use my bonus action to grapple? Can I just like reach into the ooze and try and pull out either Reset or Talus?
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge creature. You can always move through a huge creature's space if you were 2 sizes smaller than it. So you just treat it as difficult terrain.
I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to see which one I grab.
Okay.
So Reset.
Okay.
Pull her out, and I'll kind of like throw her body to Hypatia.
All right. As you reach in to the guy, he's still technically grappling her. So go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Ooh. Oh well, I'm
Raging.
raging.
You're
so I have
raging.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
So
19.
yeah, you rip her loose from his internal ooze and sort of chuck her behind you.
And then I'd come down on it with my maul.
All right.
I don't know
that
if I'm
is,
flanking since Talus is
yeah.
inside.
15 points of damage. Well done, well done.
And that's my turn. And I point at Talus like, you're next.
All right. Talus. Let's see. When corrupting ooze or starts his turn. Okay, so it's at the start of the ooze's turn, so you don't have any of your equipment ruined or anything.
Okay.
All right. So you are grappled. The DC to escape is actually only a 13.
I'm gonna try to.
All right. Acrobatics or athletics. Oof. You are unable to free yourself from the ooze. You still have a bonus action, but no movement.
Not a whole lot I can do there.
All right.
So we'll have Paratos go and attack these little oozes.
Okay.
We'll swoop down and attack the one beside it.
This one to the south?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see the attack. Remember, you can access character sheets quickly by holding down Alt and double-clicking.
Sorry, it wasn't. For some reason, it was lagging.
It's probably all this rain, which it wouldn't be raining inside this area anyway, so I'll delete that. Yeah,
the first
6. Yeah, a 6 plus flank 8. Does an 8 hit?
What about the 10? It's only one attack. So.
Oh, okay. I was reading the bottom one. That does hit. 2 points of damage. It pops like a balloon.
Okay. And he will fly away.
All right. Reset is done. You hear the bloop 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 of legendary action points filling up. Let's see. The Slime King will turn to Philippocles and just start pounding him. Or try to. 25 for 11 bludgeoning and 2 acid. All right. That is his turn. That brings us to ooze number 16. It is going to kind of slurp up to you, and it is going to attack with its pseudopod, Philippocles. That is a 22 for 4 bludgeoning and 4 acid. You're not wearing any armor, right? Because
Nope.
you use the armor your daddy gave you, aka your body.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you don't have to worry about that. So you just take the damage. As its turn ends, however, the Slime King will use a legendary action to once again attack. This time also at Philippocles. This is only an 11, though.
Miss.
All right. Alexi the Doomed One, hanging from his Batman grapple with a squirrel on his head, watching the carnage below. What do you do?
Alright, so I'd like to combine movement and clever as the gods. I wanna swing away, but I wanna pull down some of the roof on top of him if it's doable.
Yeah. I think that would just be another athletics or sleight of hand, because you're dealing with rope use / being athletic. Yeah.
Okay, so acrobatics.
Oof. All right. As you go to pull hard on the rope to sort of pull it down on him, you kind of just start free falling towards the ground. So you're gonna sploosh down somewhere.
Okay. We would try to swing towards this way if he could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say you get maybe about here.
Does some of the roof still fall on the guy? So the deception check for clever as the gods.
You could. Yeah, he's probably confused about what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, you're just flavor texting your mechanics.
Yeah.
So he will try to figure you out. He has no idea what you're doing.
Alright, so attacks against him have advantage until
Alright.
Lexi's next turn, and then he'll use half movement to pull himself up out of the thing and with his spear, and I'll stab at this guy because range. Polar Master.
Yep.
He does.
10,
have
yep.
PS.
10. Well, he has. He just has a 10-foot long spear that they
Alright.
thought was a good idea to add to the game. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. 10 more damage.
And sneak attack.
It's sneak attack.
Ooh, plus another 6. Oh yeah. It is very upset with you.
And I'm assuming
You
it's
hear
in
those
his reach.
same words again, and you're pretty sure, even though you don't speak Primordial, that he's saying Doomed One.
Alright, well that's him.
All right. As your turn ends, it will use, I guess, its last legendary action to slither. So he will move his speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So he gets all like liquidy and just kind of flows over to you. And as he does, Kyra's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Of all
that
the
mean he
places you
drops
could have landed, blah, 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 as the two of you are washed over. And Talus, it does. You are grappled, so it does kind of pull you along for the ride. There you go. And Squirrel, it's a bad situation. All right. Kyra, just shake her head. She will try to do another acrobatics check. I don't know why I'm rolling, because I don't think she could fail him. And then she'll use Nimble Escape. and then she will leave. All right. Actually, when she gets on land, she go a little bit faster. All right, that's her turn. Yeah, she can't sing you any happy songs this time. Soul, you're up.
This little guy spawned on the ground, right?
Oh, also worth mentioning, as it reforms, you guys do notice that it is greatly diminished in its substantiality. That is to say, it's more transparent. It's like glops are like falling off of it, but not turning into baby slimes. It is slime bloodied.
Okay.
All right.
I think Soul just come down and try and burn this one.
Okay.
Clicked it. Oh.
Oof.
That was
Yeah.
almost a
6
20.
does not hit. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Let's see. This slime will turn around and attack Soul. I don't think 11 hits.
It does not.
All right. This slime will move over to attack Philippocles. Here we go. A 7 doesn't hit. Let's see. This slime is dead. Anastasia, you're up.
Guess. Oh, that's not me. That's Alexi. I guess. Yeah, because he clever the gods. Just guiding bolt again.
Hmm.
Might as well just still.
Okay.
Very angry, screaming.
Yeah. Let's see, a 9.
Oh, because advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, because of clever is the gods.
Oh, right. Okay. Then yeah, 16 is gonna hit for 14 more damage.
And
Alright.
Bonus action, I will throw Healing Light towards Phil. Or
Not me! Alexi!
yeah, I was
he
gonna
looks
say
fucked up.
probably Alexi.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just thinking.
You see him
about
in there? He looks like Jello.
So let's just do 1. 2. That'll help.
All right.
That's
Hypatia, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna throw another fire chromatic orb, but at first level this time.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely a hit. 13 more damage. And as you hit it, it will spawn 2 more slimes with its reaction. All right. Let's see. One last ooze. Yep, there it is. It's gonna swim on over to Philippocles. Try to hit him. 19 for 5 bludgeoning and 3 acid. All right, that takes us to the top of the round. Philippocles, you're up.
Just gonna kind of dredge through the slime. I don't really care about provoking, rushing straight at the big guy.
All right, they
So-
take 3 opportunity attacks. Here they go. 1, 2, 3. What do we got?
First one hits.
Okay.
Or
No, wait.
No, you're looking at the previous one. It's a 13.
Yeah.
okay.
10,
Oh
and a
yeah, they
12.
all
None of them
miss.
All right.
Yep, and I just full rush the slime. Hit it with my maul at advantage.
Okay.
And miss.
All right.
But I will shove an arm in there and try and pull another one out. Let's see. Lexi's 2 and pull out Talus
Okay.
if I can. So here's my athletics. Only
Ooh.
a 16.
16. 16. Yeah, you pull him free.
And I'll pull Talus out and
So
put him
Talus,
behind me.
just put yourself, somewhere near, please.
And that is my turn.
All right. Talus, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shout to everybody move behind the statue or behind the. Hoping they understand what I mean by that.
Okay. And then?
And I'll activate Zephyr Strike.
You already have
Zephyr
advantage
Strike, right?
on his attack because of the clever.
I wanted for the no attacks of opportunity and speed bonus.
Okay.
All right. And then?
Oh, sorry. So the attack hits.
Yeah,
Alright.
23 is going to hit.
So that's 4 piercing and 8 4.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run or use the rest of my movement to and it's difficult terrain in this area, right?
Everything here is difficult terrain. Yep. Unless you have a swim speed.
No. But it means I can move 30.
Okay. All right. No attack of opportunity because he's already used his reaction.
Well, I need extra movement, so it still works.
Yeah. All right. So as its turn comes up, you hear the bloop 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 legendary actions. All of the fur is melted off of the squirrel, I guess, because it didn't have any other equipment. And then I don't know what will be good for Alexi to have randomly destroyed. It has to be leather, metal, or wood.
His underpants.
Yeah, we're gonna go for pants. On Alexi. That would be his armor, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Is
he
he wearing
has
leather
studded.
armor?
He has studded leather armor. Yeah.
All right, he doesn't have studded leather anymore.
Okay. I'll equip
And
it.
then the Ooze King, now that he has the Doomed One, is going to smash the Doomed One. Ah,
Oh my god.
damn it! All right. I mean, yay, Alexi, you're safe. The Ooze King just shudders with outrage. All right. This little ooze is going to swim up to Hypatia and attack. That is a fat 13.
It will not hit.
All right, Alexi. Before you go, it does use an action, a legendary action, to try and slam you again. 21 for 13 bludgeoning and 2 acid.
All right. Yeah, he's hit.
All right.
So we don't go negative, but he's at 0.
Okay.
Oh, death save. Right.
Yeah. As your turn comes up, you'd have to do a death save.
You clicked it. Okay.
All right. One success. One success. Kyra will sing the lucky song, so everyone can re-roll 1 die. Before the start of her next turn, basically. I think that's how it goes. Let's see. We'll just paste it into chat so we all remember. There we go. And she is going to back up because she's actually bloodied from that critical hit earlier. And then this chick would have already run away by now. All right. So, yeah, the creature is going to start just crushing and destroying Alexi because apparently it does not like doomed ones. Yeah, that is a hit and a critical hit. So it's going to add extra damage. That's a whole thing. I think he's dead. Let's see. His max HP, 2d8, and another d6. Here we go. Can you math that out for me, Anastasia?
Yes. 6, 18 plus 15. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
how much health
All right.
does he have? Not a lot.
All right, you guys watch as he sort of is being crushed inside the creature, and he just sort of breaks in terrible different ways, and just sort of floats limply inside. Kyra mutters under breath, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Soul, you're up.
Guess I'll just try and kill one of these. Well, she's locked in combat with this one, so she'll try and burn it. Hopefully.
Yeah, it is incinerated.
Alright. Have we established the big guy's reach?
It seems to only be 5 feet, because it tried floating up out of the water to get Alexi, and even with its big height, it was not able to get a hold of him when he was climbing away.
Then I guess she's gonna fly over here and provide a flank for Phil.
Okay.
As ridiculous as that is.
All right. Green Ooze just gonna try to hit Phil. Anastasia, you're up.
Okay.
Green Ooze does not hit Phil.
This is gonna be really heartbreaking. I think she's also gonna try healing light on him, on Alexi.
Okay.
As well. As a bonus action. So 2.
All right. Yeah, he's quite dead.
Yeah. All right, and then action, Sacred Flame.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Ooze King has a very high dex for an ooze. He fails. Takes 2 points of damage.
And then I'll back up a little bit. I'll hover back this way. That's it.
All right, Hypatia, you are up. There is an ooze in your face. The king ooze looks like he's barely holding it together.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss out a magic missile.
Okay.
1 at giant ooze.
All right. He's still going.
2 at giant ooze.
All right. Still going.
3 at giant ooze. And that's all I got.
With a rumbling shake of confusion, he begins to look left and right, his whole body quivering and shaking. And then with a cry of sort of release and outrage, he explodes. And just like you're at the wave pool, you know? Like the whole pool just kind of whoosh, as slime goes everywhere.
Like a lot of it in my face, because I'm kind of short. I've been trying to do the bouncy up and down thing, and when you're in the deep end and it's just a little bit too deep.
With their lord defeated, the other slimes sort of just melt back into the pool.
Try and catch Alexi and the squirrel.
Okay. The naked squirrel rat reaches out a tiny paw and touches your beard before he passes out from the trauma.
And I'm gonna try and drag Reset over.
I dive into the water to get Reset, so
all right.
Pull her out back towards this way.
All right. Yeah, Kyra's like, all right, bring everybody back over here. We got to regroup.
Tell us, full Lexi.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'll do the heavy lifting, just squirrel.
Yeah, Anastasia's non-stop crying, cradling, Reset. It's on the ground, covered in slime.
Fair enough. All right. You bring the dead over and kind of lay them out. They're both looking pretty rough. Their bodies are kind of bent and broken and just milty and not their flesh per se, but it's pretty bad. Kyra looks at you, Phil, and says, "All right, nurse, let's do this. You guys have a prophecy. We're not gonna let something silly like being bludgeoned to death by a slime king stop you from making it. So, you know how to set bones?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
You want to take the lead? You want to take the lead on this one?
Ooh, I'll do my best.
It's at that point she notices that most of her clothes were milted, and she says, "Hold on," and she reaches into her mini fanny pack backpack deal, and she takes out a very large T-shirt, and she puts it on, wears it like a nightshirt. It says, "I heart Waterdeep," whatever that means.
Weird.
All right.
Anna's also gonna clean them up, prestidigitation.
Okay. So you guys start cleaning the bodies and setting the bones. All right, fair enough. Talus, Hypatia, as this tending to the dead is taken care of, what are you guys doing?
While keeping a lookout for any additional danger, make sure none of the slimes try to sneak on.
All right.
I'm brooding.
Fair. Okay.
I'm feeling a little.
Yeah.
I'm brooding.
Do you want me to like roll medicine or?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Ooh. Oh wow.
All right. Yeah, you do an exceptionally fine job of setting the bones and putting them all back in the right place. Hopefully, when the magic of raised dead is cast upon them, they will be all right. This is definitely going to slow up your efforts considerably. As she begins casting the spell, you do know that Raise Dead does take a little while to cast. So while she's casting the spell, does anybody want to, I believe, take a rest? Isn't that how long Raise Dead takes? Like an hour per casting.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 hour per casting. So you're here for at least 2 hours as she does this. Okay.
Yeah, so take a rest.
Fair enough.
I think Anastasia's softly singing too.
All right. As you finish your work on Alexi, before the spell is even finished, though honestly he was second in line anyways, there is an audible gasp as he cries out for air and cries out in pain. And you see that his bones kind of shift uncomfortably beneath the skin as if finishing the job of setting themselves. His eyes are wild from pain. Kyra looks over and says, "Oh, well, that saves me some money." Okay. And she tucks the other scroll away and keeps chanting and praying over Reset.
Did you not have to
stand in actor for Alexi? I mean, this is a super pivotal point in his character's growth and development. I mean, jump in, let's do it. You took the sheet. Do it.
He's screaming out in pain.
Oh yeah, I mean, you just came back to
E.
life with most of your bones grafting themselves back together.
Oh, she didn't cast a spell on him.
No, he came back all by himself.
Holy shit.
I ain't seen that before.
Yeah, Hypatia's a little creeped out, like kind of backing up and
I guess
moving away.
if he can stand up, he'd be looking around wildly, or he's just in pain on the floor.
I think he's going to be in pain on the floor for a little bit while he kind of gets back to like his senses.
Okay. Gosh. Yeah, just rolling around in pain. I guess he's trying, like, grasp onto this wall and crawl over to it if he can and try and set himself. I don't.
Yeah. A few more minutes pass, and all of his wounds are healed, and his body actually bears no scars. He is perfect.
Talos look at him and say, maybe you are cursed to live forever, to die a million deaths.
That's not okay. He's just
What do you mean
patting-
it's not okay? You're alive. It's fine. That's good.
By what force?
He'll kind of look at Kyra.
Look at this.
So Kyra keeps chanting, and you see the locket that Reset has pop open, and a radiant kind of turquoise light comes pouring out of it, and a woman's voice says, "Oh, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. You get up right now. You are badly representing our family right now. You are embarrassing us." And Reset, your eyes open, and your wounds are healed. And Kyra's like, for fuck's sake, do I lose the scroll or do I get to keep? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. She tucks it back in her backpack.
1 HP or full?
This was a true, you and Alexi, per what I'm reading here, just benefited from true resurrection.
Oh shit.
What happened? Where's the slime? Where's King? The king?
The locket
Dead.
says nothing and is firmly closed at this point. In fact, it looks very dull and almost a little tarnished.
Hypatia is gonna, having seen the locket do the thing, like come up and like try and inspect it.
All right, give me an
Oh, no.
Arcana check. Yeah, Hypatia, this is obviously some sort of like memento mori type deal, like a soul vessel. Like this is something that like a lich would use. Like almost like a phylactery or a soul gem type apparatus. Not all magic jars, not all soul gems are jars or gems. This is that kind of magic.
I'm gonna kind of drop it with fear.
Yeah.
And look at Reset. Like, do you know what this is? This is powerful.
But this is my grandma.
I thought I had family problems. Oof.
Oh, of course, it's your grandma. That's what it is. Yeah. You see her take
Sure.
out her book and start updating her notes.
At least that's what she told me.
Your grandmother. She's in it.
Well,
This is.
I think it's just her soul. She talked to me, but she can't see. She said she died.
Just be careful. Be careful, Reset. I'm glad you're alive.
Did
Awkward pat and walk
something
away.
happen? I'm gonna turn to, I guess, look at Talos and Anastasia.
I believe
Did
you
something
just
happen?
died briefly. and were brought back to life, I'm guessing by your grandmother's spirit.
What? I'm gonna look around, check out my body. Is there anything, like any bones misaligned?
No, if anything, it's hard to recognize as your body. Any scars that you gained during your training and growing up are gone. You are perfect. It is noteworthy for onlookers that Reset's was very instant and seemed to be very painless. Alexi's not so much. It was a torturous experience. The contrast between the two is palpable.
Are you sure? Because I feel great.
Hypatia is just very uncomfortable with what is going on.
Yeah, you recall the things that Oracle told you about a certain lich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were pretty smashed.
Put your bones back myself. You look great.
I'm gonna look at Anastasia. How does she look?
She's definitely crying. Her face is all red, but she's smiling. She's definitely hugging you close.
Yeah, she would try to wipe away some of the tears and just hug her back and kind of just look around, not really understanding what's going on.
Don't ever do that again.
Yeah.
I promise I will never
Yeah, Karina, the normal ass muggle, like, 18-year-old girl, is just sitting on the stones over there, like, jaw, like, completely dropped, like, trying to understand what the hell is going on.
But so I guess you met my grandma?
You mean the magic blue light that chided you for dying in combat? If that is your grandma, then yes. Her voice did sound familiar.
Sounds like her.
Who was
she's the one that told me.
Mirka,
she's the one that told me about the
Melissa. What was her name?
Katria.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. If you're related to her. Wow. Okay. None of my business.
You're not gonna tell me, are you?
I'm here to observe and record.
Well, anyway, she's the one that told me about the Dragonlords.
And you just believe everything the strange locket tells you.
I mean, wasn't that locket given
the
to her by
Oracle?
the Oracle?
Yeah. The Oracle gave it to me.
Hypatia just kind of humps.
Isn't that why we're here? Because we're listening to the Oracle?
Fair point.
I just figured anything she gave me is going to lead me the right way.
World's full of weird shit.
I think after maybe a minute or two, like, just getting his senses back together, Alexi's just gonna, with conviction, say, I have to know why this is happening. And he'll start trying to make his way a little bit.
There you go. Action. That's what Kyra says.
I have to.
Yeah. Well, you have to go down and demand Demetria give you your prophecy. That's what you have to do. Also, real quick, I don't want to seem like I'm doting or overprotective, but like I only have so many of these scrolls, okay? And like I think your mortal bodies could only handle so much, like coming back. I would really like you to maybe not die so much, you know? I want you to be heroes. I do. I really want you to be heroes. But like, you know, like if you're already low on health, maybe you don't run right up to a big melee boss, and get smashed against a pillar. You know, this is
Well,
ideas.
You took me over there.
Well, not you. I was specifically telling our region that sometimes range is okay.
That's
Reset is
why
going
I threw her
to.
up.
Reset's kind
Alexa,
of.
look down. What happened to my armor?
Oh yeah, he ate it. So you get to be naked now,
Do we
unless you
have
want a
any-
T-shirt. One big enough for you.
I guess. Guys, do we have any other sets of armor?
Talos will take his leather armor out of his backpack and give it to you.
Well, look, it can't possibly get any worse down below in her inner sanctum, right? Can't get worse than that. So I think everything's gonna be fine. You know, like I would have been singing and having your backs the whole time. I really would have, but there was this whole thing where I didn't want to die because that's an inconvenience.
You could die.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I try not to, but it really sucks. Like, puts me out for like a week or two. I don't know. It's been a while. I went through this phase where I was going to try to eat everything. Turns out there's a lot of poisonous stuff in the world. All right, so the whole mortal god thing, it's tricky. So we regroup. We try again, and we keep going. Yeah? I mean, okay, we could do this. But, Phil, come here. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but nothing in your path or backstory brings you back to life, so don't fucking die, okay? Your dad would lose it.
Yeah, I didn't plan on it. I'd just rather they let me fight this stuff.
Yeah, that would be good, right? Anyways, all right. Karina, get over here. NPC squad up. Let's do this. Squirrel, where are you? Where's the fucking squirrel? The squirrel just wet.
It's in my beard. It's in my
Oh,
beard.
it's okay. It has decided that you are safer, so it will ride in your beard. All right. Well, let me tell you, if you leave the NPC squad for his beard, you can never come back. All right. So you've gained your Pokemon, Phil.
Thanks. Would you like me to carry you again?
What?
Would you like me to carry you again? Looks at Reset. Patia?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah, that went badly last time.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? I asked you if you wanted to come with. You said no.
Yeah, I did. It was a bad choice.
Come get on these shoulders. And Philip, please kind of just
Fine.
wait for Hypatia.
All right. With any obvious threats, because everything else is indistinguishable from normal stuff, you guys can freely move about the map again.
As they all sort of start moving on forward, Reset's gonna hang back a little bit and kind of just look at Anastasia and look at Alexi and Kira, and just so she smiles a little bit to see they're both alive, and she kind of mumbles to herself, "I didn't want to see it happen again," and she walks.
If you want to just keep the squirrel with the NPC stack, that'd probably be easier. But
Oh
we
yeah,
can
yeah,
just
that's fair.
theater of the minded, remembering what it's like to have fur again.
I just have to look at your character art and I see a squirrel. So, like in that beard, the beard is definitely big enough to fit a few squirrels in there. All right.
Between
As
the
you
beard
approach
and the
these
hair.
doors, you get a bad memory, Philippocles. The doors look like Sidon's beautiful face again. Like the door that tried to eat Reset.
Yep, I'm gonna stab it with my greatsword.
All right. It does not react. In fact, the pressure of your swing, what was it? You hear the doors kind of creak and they swing inwards, revealing a landing, a very small landing, and some ornate stairs that lead down into darkness. The smell of damp earth wafts up from below, and you see mounted above the descending stairway are two more gargoyles. These gargoyles are so special that they actually, I believe, have some flavor text associated with them. That's how special they are. But they're still completely indistinguishable from normal gargoyles. Let's see. Yep, okay. Here we go. Descending stairway. In the room beyond the door, a stairway descends into the shadows. The stairs are watched over by hideous stone statues. Each appears to be a three-eyed, six-armed gargoyle. Some of the statues are missing arms and legs and heads, but most of them have enough to sort of function. The two that are hanging over the stairs have discolored bronze bowls pro-offered in their lowered arms. So they are sort of like the art indicates, they're holding bowls out as if they are almost asking for something.
I'll put a drachma in each one.
Okay.
Is there
Then walk
something in the
past
bowl?
them.
Is it empty?
Let's see. When you place, go ahead and give me a religion check, Phil.
Alright, using my mimir.
Or Hypatia, you could do a religion check as well, since you are watching him. You are right there with him.
Not super good at religion.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely an offering plate. Much like when you sacrifice the boar, you have to announce to the universe who the offering is to. Or it means nothing. So as you're beginning to lower the drachmi into each of the bowls, you recall that if you are making an offering, you will have to whisper or say, or speak aloud who you are making the offering to.
It would be Sidon, right?
I think
Or
it has to be. Hypatia rolls her eyes.
Okay. You make the offering to Sidon?
Yeah.
As each coin is placed and you offer a small prayer to Sidon, the coins erupt into brilliant blue flames and continue to burn.
That looks good, right?
I think so.
Are those flames a different color than the other flames?
Yeah, the flames on these two were burning a slimy green. And so these are burning a brilliant lightning blue, basically.
Okay.
All right. You begin descending down into darkness, and I could show you this really cool art, but unfortunately we're at time, so we can't do the next part of it until next week. But I can at least throw up this art for you so you can see as you guys descend down into an underground, basically forest.
Is that
Dang it,
light
there's
there?
still light.
Just out of curiosity.
There is actually not any light because you guys plugged the light generator up. So it is going to be very dark down there next week.
Oops.
Yeah.
Well, Soul will light up stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, you have reached basically her inner sanctum now, Demetria's ancient grove. And that is where we will pick up next week, is with you guys exploring Demetria's ancient grove.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sad for Alexei that he missed that, because it is tied very strongly to his path. So fortunately, we recorded it so he can watch it. Or you guys could just tell him about it. But yeah, we will pick up next week with you guys descending down into the underground ancient grove of the sadistic dryad Demetria, who has taken prisoner many human and mortal children for evil, no doubt. All right. Any questions before we adjourn?
No, that was awesome. Thank you, sir, for GM.
Yeah. All right.
I just have to say it's so hard. Like, every part of me wanted to just stand there and throw feathers. I knew it was gonna be bad, but
I mean, you went out like a badass, Mega Man wall jumping off of pillars for sure. But yeah, I mean, it sees an injured opponent that deals decent damage. I mean, it's gonna try to take that shot.
well, yeah. The thing was, Reset saw Alexei and Kira inside of it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Alexei was almost dead. So there was no way she was gonna stand
Honestly, if Kira hadn't like just left, she would have died. Like she was bloodied off of that critical hit. So you guys could have watched a god die and then not had your story NPC with you. Like, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't want you guys to lean too heavy on maybe my epic destiny will bring you back to life, but for those two particular individuals, your deaths actually did trigger parts of your story. So, interesting stuff.
I so wanted to try to lure the slime over that hole and pull this shield.
Oh, and like have it just bloop down the hole. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of these more guardian type monsters have been either bamboozled into it or have been bargained into their positions. And while they will be polite and friendly when engaged, they ultimately do have to do their jobs. That being said, it didn't impede combat in any way to try and talk to it. So, and that was, kind of cool. So don't be discouraged by that. Just know that sometimes these monsters, they have to do a job. In his case, I think he enjoyed the job. So he was a slimy bastard for sure. So all right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
y'all.
Good night.